Hey guys, Jesse here, and welcome back to my Young Justice Reaction series. Today we're going to be moving on to Season 2, Episode 12. So, on the last episode, we had a alien hunter try to attack the Justice League because it wanted to fight the most dangerous prey it could on each planet, and with, the big League members gone, so, Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman, it went after Shazam and Miss Martian, and a couple other people. They were able to defeat it. Mal took up the mantle of Guardian, and I think he's going to be, keeping that for a while. Now that Roy's uncle isn't using it after having an existential crisis because he's a clone. We also saw more of the Reach, and the fact that they're trying to look really good in the eyes of the public, saving the League from being trapped in the Hall of Justice, releasing the fact that the Hall of Justice isn't actually their base of operations, but they have a satellite orbiting Earth, which apparently no one knows about. And Blue Beetle released the information to everyone else that Impulse came from the future because Blue Beetle's evil in the future and is helping the Reach. At the very least, a Blue Beetle is helping the Reach. Not necessarily Jaime Reyes, though it could be. There's basically three options. Jaime Reyes going super evil, joining the Reach. It's Jaime Reyes, but the Scarab is taking over, and it's the one in control. Or they take the Beetle off Jaime Reyes and give it to someone who is loyal to the Reach. And the Blue Beetle that we see in the future is actually just one of the Reach aliens with the Scarab. But yes, the plot thickens. There's a lot of moving parts. The mystery is slowly being unraveled. Actually, it's more like the mystery is just adding more layers to it at this point, and I'm getting more confused. But it makes me very excited for the rest of this season, so let's go ahead and jump into this episode.
They've been using secret, undercover, covert operatives against targets of their own choosing. Now, it's not even whether these interstellar hoodlums have their own watchtower in orbit over our planet.
I get it. It's fair.
G. Gordon proved all that a week ago, didn't he? So the question is this. How long are you going to stand for this and do nothing to check these lawless heroes?
I understand, the points that he's making, because if it wasn't the Justice League and it was just some random people doing this, that'd be terrifying, but I trust them because I know them, and I love them.
Earth's true benefactors
Fuck off.
Have been working openly and without fanfare for the betterment of all mankind. Exhibit A, LexCorp Farms, where the Reach has partnered with noted philanthropist Lex Luthor to increase food production. LexCorp and the Reach are...
Oh, of course it was in Smallville.
Tours.
Of course it would be in Smallville, Kansas. That's just like a real fuck you from Lex Luthor.
Me? Run Alpha? Right. Who's on the squad?
Blue Beetle.
Whoa. I should not be in the field, Issei. What if the Scarab goes all Reach apocalypse on us?
Your Scarab has had multiple opportunities to betray us. It hasn't. And right now, its connection to the Reach may be our best shot at identifying what they're up to.
There, Jaime Reyes. Listen to the Nightwing. His logic is flawless. Both Blue's going...
He's flawless.
I assumed as much.
I love
And
him.
last but not least, Arsenal. But you'll have to travel lighter for your first mission. Nothing that won't fit under civilian clothes. Any questions?
Just one.
Put the bazooka back, and the sniper rifle, and the C4. Looks like Tim went to the Dick Grayson School of hiding your identity. Sunglasses.
And the Reach are growing the food of the future.
This could put the rest of Smallville's farmers out of business.
No, not at all. The Reach plans to share their techniques with the entire agricultural community. The Reach have ways of drawing out an organism's full potential.
God, I hate this woman's customer service voice. It's kind of like mine.
Now that's a rutabaga.
I don't know why that got me. That looks evil. Evil
What's in those
produce.
tubes?
Just water, nutrients, and a little Reach/LexCorp love. Our next stop is the Pluot Orchard. That's right! Pluots in April!
The Cape Canaveral Op, Manta's son, Aqualad, killed my daughter Artemis without my permission. As the Light's enforcer, I expect reparations.
We grieve at your loss and offer substantial monetary compensation.
And normally I'd be fine with that. But this goes to the heart of my rep. Word gets out I took a payoff, I look like a cheap punk. If the minnow's under the size limit, I'll go fish for the whale.
Deathstroke?
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke!
I see you didn't waste any time hiring my replacement, old friend.
Fortune favors the prepared.
They hired up.
Say. Don't give me that look, little girl. Honor demanded I make the request. They denied it. Now I'm free to seal my rep by killing Manta.
Sure.
And you can take your precious vengeance on Aqualad. Tell me that doesn't make you smile.
Sure, that's why you did it. Because that's not suspicious at all. I ain't paid enough for this. Minimum wage, minimum effort.
Okay, she's warning her technicians to go easy on the additive. Just a sec. There, Jaime Reyes. The contents of that bin are non-terrestrial in origin. That's it. That's your additive.
Pink stuff. It's people.
Got what we came for. Let's go.
I feel like you only really need impulse for this. Like, run in, run out.
For it.
Really?
You blew the lab?
Personal!
The covert op. What were you thinking?
Then I'm not about to let Lex Luthor and his alien space buddies poison the world just because we don't know exactly what poison is using. Plus, I enjoy making Lex miserable.
Young Roy, I forgot.
Seems unlikely. I'd say we've been hacked. Gods would be redundant. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Oh god, what is there?
All clear. You just don't get it, do you? You went off mission. That was a huge mistake.
Funny. I was about to say the same thing.
Hey, dude! You're here too. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Robin's about the size of that dude's neck. Like, it's... Isn't that a LexCorp arm, though? Can't he just hack into that? There has to be a safety precaution from Lex, right?
No, that's just a distraction.
Like, always prepare.
Any more tricks? Meet. Nothing like a warm plasma bath to calm the nerves and clean off the tomato stain. Seriously, the fruit hurt more.
Blue, what gives? Last time you threw down with this guy, you were hardcore. That wasn't me. Scarab was in control.
So give me control again. Believe me, I'd like nothing.
The fact that Roy and the Scarab have the same level of anger and thought process, not a great sign for Roy.
My son, I've brought visitors. Robbed of life, even of a noble death. I will have my revenge on the Martian witch that did this to him. As a father myself, I understand your pain and the opportunity for vengeance.
Who's your kid?
But in the meantime, let's focus on making Calderon whole again. I've borrowed Simon from Queen Bee for you and your boy. He'll sift Calderon's mind for every fraction.
Oh no!
Every buried thought.
Oh no!
By the time
this man!
his work is complete, your son will be whole, and Simon will know more about Calderon than his own father.
Oh, that's very bad. I mean, it's good and bad. Calder's gonna be, right in the mind. He's also going to be discovered.
Time to go? Yeah, do your thing.
really cool. The fact that he can just phase like Kitty Pryde. I like when the powers are used in creative ways.
Did a quick recon. Want the options? Cornfield or cornfield? Cornfield.
God. I'm from Illinois, so the idea of like running through a cornfield is both terrifying and also kind of painful. Oh, there's more! Oh god, are we gonna get a full like Power Ranger set?
How many colors do these guys come in anyway?
Full rainbow, dude! Full rainbow. Oh. Oh, hello there. Why you pissed at him? Like, what's your beef?
Then who is he? What is he?
Well, based on the naming conventions, I'm gonna guess Green Beetle?
Density shifting, shape shifting, all the powers of a Martian except...
Heroes of Earth, I established this link to better coordinate our attack.
Telepathy. That clinches it. This guy's the green beetle of Mars.
So another alien? Do we leave them to fight it out?
Eat shit. Run.
Ah, tickle.
Scarab says he won't be unconscious for long.
That is true.
Then what do we do now?
Stab him while he's down.
We run.
Oh, okay. Kent Farm? Yeah.
For the use of your barn, Mr. Kent. Until we check out this green beetle, we can't afford to bring him to our HQ. Lost too many of those already.
Well, he's not the oddest thing we've had in this barn. And I'll take any excuse to see one of my boys.
Oh.
And obviously,
Still doesn't explain how you wound up here.
for decades, the one you call Martian Manhunter has sent communications from your world to ours. Television signals. They are quite entertaining.
All Martians love television.
Indeed. But when it became clear that the Reach were on Earth, I believed my assistance here would be required.
The Justice League will need to confirm your story.
But for now, thanks.
So, other than our new friend here, had the mission...
I just realized he is Martian-shaped, but like actual Martian-shaped from what we've seen of like Megan.
A little rough around the edges. But I guess it all worked out. And we brought back a sample of the alien additive for analysis.
Can't ask for more. Good work.
Yeah, brothers.
Forgive this mental intrusion, Jaime Reyes, but your fear screams out to me. You fear losing yourself to your scarab, and so wish it removed. But I am here to tell you, there is another way.
Amazing how one little bottle contains everything the body needs. Or more accurately, everything the Reach needs it to need. Did the children procure a sample of the additive?
As anticipated,
Yeah.
the team was quite effective.
Oh, wait, there's a bunch of the people who...
We really must form one of our own.
Okay, so that was everyone who was infected, or not, or was given superpowers. So that's my reaction to Season 2, Episode 12 of Young Justice, True Colors. So there's some interesting implications with the introduction of a green beetle. One, that there's probably like a red beetle out there, a yellow beetle out there, or an orange beetle out there, just, you know, every color of the rainbow, because that's how you do things in comics. That's why there's, like, a bunch of different Lantern Corps with, like, different colors and different, you know, abilities. So I'm guessing that there's a whole Roy G. Biv of beetles out there, all with different abilities based on what planet they're from. And Black Beetle is the one that's originally from the Reach. I immediately trust Green Beetle. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't. There's so many betrayals in this show. And also the Reach and the Light always have different covert ops and just different people placed into different positions everywhere. But I don't know. I trust him. Maybe it's just the voice and just a very calm persona that I'm like, he's not working for the Reach. The thing is, the Reach and Light always think 18 steps ahead. But I can't see a reason why they would send a fake operative to help the team and then help them escape by defeating Black Beetle. Unless they wanted a member to infiltrate the Justice League, but also they have 80 different options for that already, so this seems I don't know, bit of a waste. They have clones, they have robots that look like people, they have a bunch of different options at their disposal. Finding a Martian Beetle to help infiltrate the team seems, I don't know, unlikely. But he seems to have a new option for Jaime instead of just getting rid of the Beetle, which might be severing the connection to the Scarab and its personality, maybe similar to what the Green Beetle did for himself, that he might do that for Jaime. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on with Lex Luthor and Light. It seems at the moment that they're trying to get something out to the mass public by making genetically altered snack foods and beverages. Based on what we've seen so far, maybe they're trying to get something that enhances the metagene out into the public at large, and so they don't have to end up kidnapping people, experimenting on them, and then sending them out in the world. Because that seems like their major plan is to create more metahumans, so maybe this is a way of dispersing the metagene. And those crystals, I made the joke that they're Soylent Green and that they're made of people, but I think it's more likely that crystal is the aspect of the metagene, a physical variety of it that can be processed, created, and dispersed. Current theory. And there was just a couple other smaller things that happened in the episode. One, yeah, Roy 1.0 is definitely more similar to Roy in early season 1 than he is to Clone Roy, and that he still has that brashness, he still is filled with anger, and he's letting that control him, and he jeopardized the mission, because of course he did, of course Arsenal did. Just because you let him leave the bazooka at home doesn't mean he's not gonna blow something up. I'm also surprised that Lex Luthor doesn't actually have control of that arm, because it was created by LexCorp, so I felt like Lex would probably have a failsafe somewhere in there. Just an ability to have it self-destruct, or at the very least maybe have it go inert, but maybe that's still true and he just decided not to use it at this moment. That is a possibility. But I don't trust that Lex would give this kid an ultra-powerful laser shooting arm and just being yep, can't do anything about that, it'll be used against me. Totally fine. Also, I find it very funny that Lex decided to make his farm in Smallville, which seems very, very purposeful on his end. I don't know if he knows Superman's identity, but that feels not a coincidence, because it is very Lex Luthor to put a giant fuck you, weird laboratory farm in the same place where Superman's parents have a farm. That is that feels very deliberate. We also got Deathstroke in this episode for 5 seconds, which feels very weird. He didn't really do anything. He showed up, looked cool, had a ponytail, said nothing, and then exited the scene. But he's here now, and so that means we'll get him in other episodes. The thing about Deathstroke is, I haven't read a lot of him in the comics, mostly because I think he is most interesting, weirdly enough, in the Teen Titans show. Because in all the comics, he is just basically a really cool mercenary for hire, and he's usually not the big bad. He's just slightly manipulative, but mostly he's just an old dude. But in Teen Titans, he was this otherworldly figure. You never saw his face. He was voiced by Ron Perlman. We're not gonna get Ron Perlman in this series. I mean, whoever they'll get to voice Slade Wilson is gonna be good. Just not Ron Perlman good. I am interested in how they'll do Deathstroke in this show. I have a feeling he'll be more on the comic accurate side. Less of a Machiavellian villain and more just like a hired soldier, hired killer who happens to look really cool. But yeah, it's weird that the fact that all the things that I associate with Slade Wilson all usually come from the Teen Titans cartoon, which is 99% made up specifically for that show. Like, his general personality, his obsession with Robin, like, his motivations, all very different than comics, which you know is usually a good thing, because he is very rapey in the comics, and very creepy. But not, like, in a fun way. You're like, why are we doing this kind of way? Some things that have major implications in the future of this is that Simon is going to be looking in Calder's brain to try to fix him, but he's going to also see some things that we don't really want him to see. Like, on one hand, he'll patch together Calder's brain. On the other hand, he's going to realize that he's an undercover agent and probably try to kill him. So hopefully, Artemis realizes what's going on and helps get Calder the hell out of Dodge afterwards. I mean, after, Simon glues everything back together. It really sucks seeing Calder like that, but also I was like 99% sure it wasn't going to be permanent, because that feels like a really bad way for Calder to go, and also kind of a strange way for the TV show to kill him off. I mean, it is a way to kill a character without actually killing a character, but also it just feels very weird. I wonder if the show will actually ever, like, kill a character, because we don't really even see bad guys die. No one's ever died on this show. Like, no named character. I feel like characters have died, like, off-screen, but we've never seen, like, a death happen. There's been a couple fake-out deaths, like with Artemis, but we have never actually seen someone die. Not that I want to see anyone die, but also I'm like, will they? Because a lot of times kid shows can't show people die, not in, like, a traditional sense. A lot of times they have to do, like, creative ways to get, like, around it. It's like why all Disney villains, like, fall to their deaths by their own making. Like, usually it's an accident because you can't show, like, your heroes murdering someone. And I'm not saying, like, let your heroes murder, but also let your heroes murder. Come on, it would be so much easier if, like, Blue Beetle just stabbed Black Beetle when he was down, but, that's not gonna happen. Like, don't force Robin to do it. Like, Robin has a no-kill rule, but, like, not all superheroes have a no-kill rule. Not everyone's the Bat family. I just realized I'm saying that I'm pro-children murdering. I understand why they won't do it. But it feels like at this point you can't have, like, the light be captured. They're too powerful for that. So, like, how do you, like, permanently stop the light? That is, like, in a way that isn't death. Like, I can never see, like, the team finding a way to imprison Vandal Savage. But they probably aren't gonna let, like, one of the characters, like, kick him off a cliff or anything. So that was my reaction to Season 2, Episode 12 of Young Justice, True Colors. If you like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and keeps me motivated to keep making more of these. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.